In today's video, I'll show you how you can do a write-on effect on Premiere Pro. So let's get started. So first of all, let's create our text. So I'm going to press T on my keyboard and press here on the preview video. Now in here, I'm going to type out my text. Let's say I'm just going to go for test, for example. And then I can now change the font by using the Essential Graphics here on the right side. If you don't have this, you can go into Window and make sure Essential Graphics is checked. And from here is that you just simply would want to choose the font that you'd want. So I could go for something handwritten font. So maybe like this. And then next is that once you're satisfied with how your font looks like, you would want to set its duration to 5 seconds. That's how I like to do it. So I set it up right here. And as you can see, it's 5 seconds right here. So now you would want to get a transparent video next. So go here into your project panel and then right click on the empty space right here. And then go into new item and then go into transparent video, click on OK. And it should be at the very bottom. So you just want to scroll down right here. And here it is. You want to drag it on top of your text layer and make sure that the length is the same. Next is that you would want to go into effects and then go for write-on effect, which is this one, and drag it into the transparent video. Now next is that you would want to go into the beginning of the text right here. Make sure that your playhead is at the beginning. And then go here into effect controls and then change the color into red so that it would be very visible. And then go into the brush size right here. And make sure that it's just as slightly big than the stroke of your text. So this one is very thin. So I think this one would suffice. So it would actually depend on the font that you're using. Next, you would want to go here into the stroke length right here. I think this is in seconds. This one right here. Set it into 5. And then next is the brush spacing into 0.001. Now, you would want to position the brush position, or you want to keyframe that, and then you would want to modify that to the starting point. So I'm going to drag it right here. So this is where I would want it to start, right there. And now you can zoom in so that you'd be able to see better, or you could also enlarge your text if you'd want. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit so that we can see better right there. Now, you would want to click here on write-on effect control so that we would be able to see the anchor point, which is this one. And now that we have set our first point or first keyframe, we want to move 1 frame forward and then drag our brush right here to the stroke that we'd want. And then you would want to go 1 frame forward again, and then go forward, and then go forward until you fully draw out the text that you'd want. So right here, I'm just gonna go and move 1 frame forward and then do it again. And basically you want to do this for the rest and make sure that you leave no stroke spotted by the, or not covered by the brush that you have right here. So yeah, basically just do this for the rest. Alright, so now I have covered my full text with the brush. The next thing that we would want to do is that we can zoom out, and then we would want to go into the effects tab. So I'm just going to expand this and then go here into effects, and now we would need a track matte key. And then you want to drag this into your text right here, not on the transparent video. Now, you want to go here into the track matte key and go into matte and then select the video layer that your transparent video is in. So it's in video 2. So I'm going to select video 2 and then it would now disappear. And now when we play it, we would now have our write-on effect, as you could see. So yeah, this is basically it on how you'd be able to do your write-on effect in Premiere Pro. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.